So, Gascon, the soldier's life, does it suit you?
About the same as the bandit's life did.
I beg your pardon?
The tents are cold, the food's shite. On the plus side, plenty to drink, most days. A skirmish here, a scuffle there, Nilfgaardians one day, elves the next, and whoever we rout, we rob of what they've got.
Requisition, you mean? Fully in accordance with the laws of war.
Oh, please. Save your excuses for your father confessor.
Why do they call you the Duke of Dogs?
Whence the name?
Not certain I should tell you. It's a personal story, somewhat.
I insist.
So, thing is, I'm a werewolf of sorts.
What?
Did I hear werewolf?
Right? Werewolf.
Of sorts. You see, when the full moon glows in the night sky, I transform into a creature that's half man, half dachshund.
What? Oh my goodness. Gascon, okay, man.
And then all the other hounds of the night hearken to my command. Oh!
Wow.
Oh, forget I asked.
Yep. Never should have asked.
With pleasure.
How'd your men break into the Lyria prison?
I can't stop wondering. How did your strays break into the tower in Lyria?
They exploited its chief weakness.
It's probably the guards.
What weakness is that? I oversaw its construction myself. Walls 5 feet thick, bars and grates of the sturdiest iron.
All tremendous, I'm sure. But how much do you pay the guards?
Yep, see? Knew it.
What? I don't know. The garrison's commander is in charge of that.
Let me tell you then. Not much, Maeve. Not much at all.
Not much.
From atop a throne, it's hard to spot the little things. Example, a guard hard up for coin, or one with ambitions. But seeing that's second nature to even the most ordinary bandit. Take any castle door. To open it, to open all, one needs but a pouch of gold.
All right, it's time to go.
It's time I attended to other matters. Farewell.
All right, Rayla.
How fare you, Rayla? The quartermaster, did he assign you a tent?
He tried.
He tried.
Oh, and?
I refused it. Best to sleep beneath the stars. Little chance of a foe catching you off guard.
Okay.
Rain accepted, perhaps.
I'm not made of sugar, ma'am. I'm not going to melt.
Special Forces, how did you come to join them?
One sees very few women in the ranks, let alone in the Special Forces. How did you come to join?
On merit. Proved I'd be of use.
Yes, well, naturally. But how exactly?
I was 15 when I went to enlist, but the sergeant in charge of signing folk up told me to scurry on home. So I proposed a wager, arm wrestling. If I won, he'd let me join. If I lost, I'd pay him 100 crowns.
And that kind of coin? You had it?
No, she probably didn't.
No, so I had to win.
Yep.
As we sat down at the table, across from each other, he laughed and rolled up his sleeve. When it was over, all around us were laughing at him. Then I just followed orders. Did so well enough to draw the king's attention.
All right.
I must go. We'll speak later.
I think that's everybody. So 1 chest found so far. All right. Let's go back to exploring. Let's see, can I go any farther south? I don't think I can. That's where I got the chest.
Gods. The entire country up in flames.
Whoa.
Ebdahi warned punishment awaited Edern.
Look
that he
at
would
that.
show the land no mercy.
What in God's names did you do to him, Rayla?
Nilfgaard offered us an alliance against the rest of the north, but Demoven declined in his clipped soldier's speech. They say Ebdahi flew into a rage and swore he'd reduce Edern to rubble.
Did I miss anything? I don't think so.
Any of you seen Nimoy? Was bound here from Iconford. Supposed to have arrived 3 days past.
Nimoy, huh?
Any of you seen Nimoy? Was bound here from Iconford. Any of you seen Nimoy?
That's all you got to say, huh? Looking for Nimoy.
The Lyrians arrived at an ancient, half-desiccated beach. Its trunk sat atop a tangle of thick roots, and scraps of paper covered with tiny scribblings fluttered over it from top to bottom. Travelers crowded all around, barefoot refugees, bony pilgrims, peddlers with armored escorts, and shifty-eyed men with the haggard look of deserters,
The Wayfarer's Beach.
Rayla said.
Travellers of all sorts swap tales here. Perhaps we can glean something about our enemy's movements.
Or paint the enemy a clear picture of our own.
Gascon interrupted.
Nilfgaardian spies no doubt flock to this tree like flies to particularly pungent dung.
So we can skip it. We can send out a scout. Or we can just approach the Wayfarer's Beach. We'll just approach. Let's see what's on here. I mean, it's a tree full of notes, right?
Disregarding matters of status and station, Meve personally asked the travelers for the latest news. They soon transformed from terse to talkative, sharing tales of an elven bandit named Eldane, a Nilfgaardian general called Freakev who murdered an entire village, and a sorceress who cure any ailment for a few coppers. Then a blood-curdling scream put a halt to the gossip. Meve's soldiers had begun to quarrel with the merchant's guards, one of whom now lay dead on the ground, his throat a gaping wound.
The filth! Besmirched, Your Honour, Your Grace. Said you took tail and ran from Luria like a belted bitch.
The travelers were unmoved by this explanation. They demanded the Lyrian soldier be punished according to Eden's laws, by chopping off the hand that dealt the fatal blow.
Interesting. So our guards, well, hastily took out somebody talking trash, basically. Enforce the law and order the soldier's hand chopped off. Oh, that's probably not going to go well with our soldiers. Or we can pardon the soldier. But that's probably not going to bode well with the travelers. I mean, we are trying to build an army. Man, Man, these decisions in this game. Oh, pardon the soldier.
Neve walked up to the accused soldier who awaited her
He had my
verdict
back.
with tears in his eyes. She put her hand on his shoulder.
This man defended my honor.
The Queen proclaimed loudly.
For this, he deserves not punishment, but praise. And you remember, whoever defames my name shall soon regret it.
Neve's unit marched off to the sound of jeers and curses. But her soldiers held their heads high, proud of their queen.
We didn't need to kill anybody, but man, these decisions are tough. What did that do? Anything? So I got good morale.
Your folk in Crumpone are trading with the Scoia'tael by day, for all to see. Lord Falberson trots about on an imperial leash already. War's lost, plain to see. Lord Falberson trots about on an Lord Falberson trots.
All right. Well, I don't know what that's going to do in the future for me. There's a fight up there. Okay. We'll go back around up there here in just a minute. Your Majesty, a traveling merchant has humbly invited you to browse his wares. He wishes to be rid of his stock as soon as possible. He is prepared to offer a sizable discount. $200 wood for 300 gold. Or 500 gold for 160 wood. This one seems better to me. But wood is not the prominent resource we get either. But let's go ahead and do it.
Ravens are always trailing armies. Ravens and beasts.
Where are we on the map here? Alright, so we're down below this. So we need to go up there for that fight. Oh, look at the little rat. We can't get up there. How'd you get up there? Okay. Anything? Nothing around here. A modest hamlet was located just to the north of the Wayfarer's Beach. As Meve army approached, it became clear, even from afar, that the village had not been spared the carnage of war. Its dwellings appeared smashed and burned, and a rancid, smoky stench lingered in the air. Yet what of the villagers' fate? Alas, they were strewn on the earth at the center of the settlement, their bodies mutilated by the gnashing maws of carrion eaters, and the beasts had not yet strayed from their gory bounty. Standard battle. Alright, we're going to be playing with some new cards. Interesting. Let's just go with this. Let's just see. Okay, so we're first. So let's just go with
A time
him.
to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
This is 3 rounds. Every turn on turn start, summon a Necker on this row from your deck. Consume the top unit in your graveyard and spawn a base copy of it. Okay.
Aye.
For every wolf in your hand, boost self by 1, then damage a random enemy by 2. Oh, interesting.
I smell a leak.
This is gonna get ridiculous.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
He passed at 33. Or I can run this horn. So that gives me the lead. Should I decoy now or later? I think I'm gonna hold on to it. None of these are that amazing. What the heck? Alright, so I'm still winning. So we will pass. To redraw any of these. None of these have, so that's really not going to do me any good. Okay. Play a card from your deck. If in hand, deck, or on the battlefield, strengthen self by 2 whenever... Okay, well, we're not fighting Squirtle. We going first again? I guess so. Well, let's start with the bombers. That's all I've got.
Lad, don't shake that!
Put this guy out. Just target him. It says on the right, right? On the right.
No time for that.
Oh, I still have her ability. These guys are all 5. So what I can do now nice. What is that? He's spawning copies in his deck. 14. Good gracious. Yeah, we'll put her out. Another 14. Alright, let's play her. He's sitting at 13 right now. If I play him, I wonder if that replenishes her order? Let's give it a shot.
We must trust each other.
It did. Nice. So I can do this again. Whenever an enemy or allied card is moved. Probably ought to play this.
Greetings. What is it?
Nice. What if I... Yeah. Let's take him back. Try to win this in 2 rounds, man. Still got some big cards.
If anyone asks, you've not seen me.
Dang, man. Dang, dang, dang. So, we'll play him.
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
Okay, if I do this, attack the 14s. Damage all units on this row by 3. That's probably going to be the best thing.
The unworthy shall be punished.
I took him down quite a bit. He's got 2 cards left. Dang, he's bringing cards back. What in the world? Ooh, that was crazy. Father, the Blackclads are advancing from the south. Fortifications along the border in Velkart and Luton have already fallen, and the devils are setting alight all else in their path. Take what you and Mum have of worth and go at once to Rossburg, to Uncle. You'll be safest there. I know what you're thinking. 60 years on your brow, 7 wars you've survived, and this one's no different. But it is, Papa. You must trust me. I beg you. Your Keller. I don't think he made it. All right. I think we did. There's a place to go through here, it looks like. Can I go up this? It is a shrine. Okay, nice. Get some morale.
Tucked a bushel of grain away in my shack, but I'm too fearful to return there. You suppose they've gone? Ravens are always trailing armies. Ravens and beasts. Tucked a bushel of grain away in my shack, but I'm too fearful to return there.
Where is your shack? Where is your shack?
Soon after entering Edirn, Meve ordered a halt. She wished to sit with Black Rayla and plan their onward march, for Rayla knew every path in the realm, including ones not drawn on any map. They were hard at work when shouts rang out among the tents.
One final time I shall say it. As your senior officer, I order you to depart the training grounds, or...
Oh, what? Pray tell, you'll have me drop and give you 50?
Oh, man, we're not getting along.
What is the meaning of this?
Your Grace, I had thought to use this interval to drill the recruits, teach them
To walk.
To maneuver, Gascon. A world of difference. In perfect harmony must soldiers traverse the field of battle. Otherwise, they could break formation. The enemy would penetrate our lines, and our army could be slaughtered.
And therein lies the rub, dear Reynard. Army. This is no army, but a band of partisans. If we do not adapt to the rules of desperation, if we adhere instead to the Academy Codex, we shall lose.
As much as I hate to say it, I think Gascon has a point. We just have a bunch of guys. We don't have any sort of military army or military training at all.
Laying traps, wiping tracks, that's what we should teach the lads. Not marching to the beat.
All my eye. A fighting force must have discipline. Otherwise, tactics and planning are impossible. A soldier must obey orders.
Wow. You know what? Both of you calm down.
A point on which we all agree. And since they are mine to give, I order you both to calm yourselves at once, and never air your squabbles in front of the men again. Our resources are limited. We cannot do everything at once. Prepare your proposed plans for training the recruits, and I shall decide which we shall follow. Clear? Then get to work.
Sounds like a good plan to me. Is there anything up here? Nope. Nothing. Oh man. Alright, well, we've got her for multiplayer. Well, let's see what this puzzle fight is.